Defense attorneys are fighting efforts to try a teenager as an adult in the murder of Carlsbad hiker Lisa Thorburg back in 2020. The defendant, Haloa Beaudet, is now 18 years old, but the case is still in juvenile court. As CBS 8's David Govertson reports, a hearing is set for next month where a judge will decide whether to transfer the case to adult court.
The judge allowed CBS 8 into juvenile court Monday, where a future hearing was announced to determine whether to try 18-year-old Haloa Beaudet as an adult. He's charged with murdering Carlsbad hiker 68-year-old Lisa Thorburg more than a year and a half ago by stabbing her twice in the neck along a trail in Hosp Grove in November 2020. We were ordered to tile the teenager's face in court, but this is a mugshot of Beaudet taken 2 years ago, released by Hawaii police in 2020 when the teenager went missing from a boarding school in Hilo, Hawaii. In court Monday, the judge confirmed a future court hearing will be held on August 22nd to determine whether Beaudet should be tried as an adult. The judge said the hearing could last 10 days with witnesses being called, including an investigator working for his defense team. Prosecutors say Beaudet's DNA was found on the victim's shorts, and surveillance photos show the defendant in the area shortly after the murder happened. Other photos from hidden cameras showed him on the same trail days later. During a preliminary hearing in 2020, the teenager's grandmother testified he was a sweet boy with no history of owning weapons.
Easygoing, loving, respectful. Everybody that has met him always say what a nice, polite young man that he is.
But prosecutors say while living in Oregon, Beaudet was suspended from school multiple times for fighting.
Now, I stood up in juvenile court today and I asked the judge whether she thought cameras would be allowed in juvenile court during that 10-day hearing coming up in August. She said she did not know because the entire hearing is being transferred to a different juvenile court judge to make that decision.
And David, the district attorney's office here clearly wants him tried as an adult. What factors will the judge take into consideration at this hearing coming up in August?
The judge will consider the seriousness of the crime, the age of the teen when he allegedly committed the crime, the criminal history will be considered, the sophistication of the crime, and whether the judge believes the teenager can be rehabilitated.
All right, David Govertson reporting live for us. Thanks, David.